What's up, passionate Pokemon players? I'm Ryan, and we're here for another episode of the Hawks Pokemon Nest. I'm excited this time to get into our battles with Annihilape. I'll call this one Destined Rivals Annihilape, so we'll call it Destined to Annihilape, right? Okay, so we're going to get into one or two battles, test out the deck. I'll be able to demo it out for you, and as always, let me know in the comments what you think. You know, this is a list I said in my last video where I did the deck overview that I feel like still needs some optimization, but it's ready to go, and we'll see if we can win some battles with it. Alright, so before we start, here we go. Here is the deck. So Annihilape, I'll just give a quick overview on it. It's got Lose Cool, so if this Pokemon has 2 or more damage counters on it, attacks used by it do 120 more damage. Not bad at all. So then we have Impact Blow, which hits for 160 or 280 for just 2 energies, as long as we have 2 damage counters on it, right? And then well, let's move forward one. Then we've got the Relicanth over there as well. So Relicanth's Memory Dive allows our evolved Pokemon to use attacks from those that are previous evolutions, right? So notice the Impact Blow, next turn we can't use it afterwards. So we can get around that by using Primeape. We can do Drag Off, switch in one of your opponent's bench to the active spot. This does 30 to the new one, so pretty fun. Or Mankey, we can use Wild Kick for 30 if Tails this attack does nothing. Also keep in mind that Lose Cool works on these abilities as well. Actually, let me think. I'm thinking it doesn't work on Drag Off because it does 30. It just states it as a 30 damage. So I don't think we get the bonus on that one. Not 100% sure, but I think not. If I remember right when I've used it. I have used it online. I don't think I have. So anyway, then we've got Fezandipiti in there. And then I think one of the funniest techs ever is the Team Rocket's Venture Bomb. For the most part, this is something you don't want to use because I'm like, shoot, if Tails, we put 2 damage counters on my active Pokemon. Well, this is actually a way to cheat out our ability and activate it if we get Tails. So we actually want Tails more than heads. Alright, so here we go. Let's see how we can do here. So this is a fun deck. You know, once I got the hang of it, I think it's a pretty fun and usual. You know, I like these fun kind of comical decks, and this one definitely is that, especially with that Team Rocket's bomb in there. We're like, what in the world is going on here? And it's nice that it's an item card, so we can really like use it. We don't have to waste the support or anything using it, right? Alright, so let's see. Our opponent is first, so that's actually not bad. Ooh, the Relicanth as my starter is not that fun. Downside of having so few Pokemon in here is that we only have 6 total basics. In fact, 2. No, I have 7. I have 2 Relicanth, a Fez, and then that. So we've got the Rocket's Venture Bomb. Now we've just got to figure out how to use it. In fact, I may have to just straight up Iono. Because I got nothing here. Definitely don't even want to use the Vessel. Unless I top deck myself a Mankey, we just going straight into Iono. And we're starting off with a Dreepy, so this is Dragapult. So this is the deck. This is why I'm playing the 70 HP Mankey, just for this matchup. Otherwise, you might as well just pack it in, you know? Oh, and you know, I haven't actually seen Badu in like a few weeks somehow. Even these guys that I've played haven't been running them. I almost forgot it existed. I wish I had, you know? Alright. Gotta wonder why they didn't just put all that stuff on. Oh yeah, that's why. Okay, now I get some fun of no items pretty soon. Better use them now. Okay, so we're not gonna Iono, so that's good. We can actually go with the Poffin and the Evo, and we're just gonna go ahead and this isn't bad. I mean, the Relicanth may die, but I can Vessel. I think I'm unfortunately gonna have to Vessel away. You know what? I don't really want to lose these guys. I got 2 of them. Let's Vessel the bosses. It's not ideal, but it is what it is. So actually that we got almost like as good of a top deck as we could get. We really couldn't have gotten much better than that Arven now that I think about it. And now they're a little bit more protected. They're still, each of these still gets knocked out after 2 Dragapult hits. But the cool thing is we're gonna, unless we get Iono'd ourselves, we're gonna be able to evolve both of them straight into. But we don't want any of them to go in yet. Oh man, yeah, 2 of them. They got 2 of them guys right there. The cool thing about this is I'm actually like totally fine slow playing right now as well. We got another nice little Mankey, and look at this. They're not gonna be happy about this because we're gonna, you know, and they just worked so hard now. Now, at least for now, you know, those are gonna be bottom decked. I can't use item cards, so that's unfortunate. Or whatever. Do I leave him? Honestly, like, I kind of want to keep him, so, he's weak to Psychic. Yeah. I think he's just gonna let him hang out. Yeah, we're gonna, I just don't want him to die. Kind of similar situation, we can do a Primeape into an Annihilape, and that's 3 without even using a Rare Candy. So, well, or not, because we're getting Ionos. Now we're in the position of having 2 on bottom. Okay, but we've got another Relicanth. Not a Rare Candy, which doesn't do me much good, neither does a Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Ah, man. It's very unfortunate. That was a very untimely Iono, because we were almost ready to go. Now I don't have any energy, so that's what makes it the toughest here. So let's see what we top deck. Okay, I suppose I just can't use any items. That's right. So we're not gonna do anything here. If we do get, the cool thing is, if I can get myself an energy, I can Kieran out, take out this bad boy. I don't know again. I mean, fine, that wasn't the best hand there, so totally fine by me. Okay, and we still can't item, or else I'd be able to get that. I'd be able to get that back. Honestly, at this point, if I can wild kick that thing out. Okay, now I think he's gonna get things going here, which I would be totally fine with. I would hope so. Like, come on, he's gonna move on here. I'm ready. This guy's got damage on him too. Okay, yeah, so that he's dead. I'm thinking he might go for the Relicanth. Makes the most sense. Alright, so now we're going to see if we can get, as I expected, this Venture Bomb to work. The good thing is I've got 2 of them. I got 2 opportunities. Obviously ideal to get 1. We're not taking him out in 1 hit, so that's going to be an issue. A really big one, in fact. Because he's going to be quick. He's going to be too quick for me. Okay. Alright, come on. Ah, heads always fails. You know what's funny is I can actually take out 280. You know what? If we this is funny. That's a little sound effect. Okay, this time we got tails. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and Iono again. Look at this. What is at the bottom now? So much. Oh, and we had a Pokemon knocked out. Cool. We got Fez up in here. And we shuffled, so this is good. Before I do that, let's go ahead and just use a Vessel. Now we got all the energies, and we literally do. Okay. Please flip the script. Okay, solid. I think that's about it. So let's go ahead and yeah, let's hit him. Hit him where it hurts. So this is actually gonna be comedy in many ways. Although, you know what I'm gonna do is I got an idea. So we're gonna bring him up because he does have the drag off move, right? But he's dead. But that's okay. We can Night Stretcher unless we get Iono. We're not. Okay. This is getting interesting because we've got a few ways to approach this. Ideally, we're just gonna. Oh no, we don't even need to take a chance. Ugh, no. I'm trying to think of what's best here. Because with one energy next turn, we're not quite. There's freaking 2 prizes right there. We're not going to be able to use Impact Blow. But here's going to be the funny part. We actually maybe want to hedge this time. A heads would have KO'd him. Okay. But that's fine. Definitely want the... No, not him. I want the Relicanth. Get him back. Okay. Use my energy. I'm not going to need a Poffin. He's got 8 in hand. You gotta think one of them is... Drag off. Man. Do we just take a chance here? This is a tough one. Alright, let's go ahead and flip the script before we decide. If we roll this, we might just win. Let's take a chance. We just got a Tails. Oh man. We got it. Oh. Me and my RNG decks. I didn't actually expect it to be like this for that. Alright. So now we've got this guy going. So this, although he's... Let's see how this goes. How many of these Venture Bombs have I used? 3. I got 1 left. Funny thing is, I'm definitely going to want to use like a drag off or something. Right, is that his 4th Iono? I think we've all used only 2, that's only the 2nd one. Does it help him though? He just went down to 3. I got another one coming. I can actually Arven into a Rare Candy and get this guy up. Actually, I'm going to have to Arven into a Nest Ball. I mean, oh no, I can't. Yeah, we can drag off. Prime Catcher really can't use items. Yeah, let's use the Arven. We don't have any more. Let's get a Vessel. Can't use it, but that's okay. And then let's use drag off. Now I gotta see, because I'm actually curious. Is this going to KO him? Let's get the little baby one. It does! Oh my god! I wasn't sure if it actually hit for the full 150. So if that was the case, I actually should have brought the other one out. Oh man, we just evened it out right now? He might, I don't think he'd need a rare candy, and we might have this. We might have this, chat. Okay. Let's see what he gets. This one's ready. That's the, oh man, he's got the rare candy. Crats, if only I had... No, he doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. He's dead. This guy's dead. I think we got this. Let's Iono him back. Yeah. He's going to be down to 3. I'll be up. I don't really care at this point. We're going to do it. We'll Iono. We'll get him down. He just got a rare candy in hand. So decreases the chances. And we've got a Kieran to switch if we need. So we're going to use Drag Off again. This time for this guy. And now, like, there's a 0% chance. Well, he does have Iono, so there's that, but... Oh, man, this deck, what a good one. So this is working out just barely. We're actually working out better than I thought. Now that I 100% know about the drag out, doing that, we're good. Okay, now he's gonna get the Fez up, which... Too bad for you, buddy. You're still cooked because of Kieran. That's where Kieran really comes in handy. Honestly, at this point, I don't need anything but drag off. So we're gonna Kieran up, switch. We use the drag off, grab him up, KO, and I mean that's pretty much game. We don't have, there's no way that he could come back from this, I don't think, right? Let's go. All right, let's get our next one in here. Oh man, this ladder I will not be climbing very far. Like I said in the intro, actually I think it was in my last video, the overview of the deck. This deck took a while to do, and you know, usually when I'm like really not confident, I'm gonna go second in a list. I kind of do like my first 3 or 4. I'll go out of rank, but this time I just stayed in ranked for some odd reason, and yeah, it didn't go too well for a while. So you know, we weren't able to rank up too much, but that's okay. We still have fun. Ooh, it's an Ethan's deck. You know, I love me some Ethan's Typhlosion decks. Okay, we've actually got a pretty good start here. Oh, what? Ethan and Dragapult, huh? We've got a pretty good start here because we could pop in into the Evo immediately. We also got an energy, which we kind of needed, not necessarily. Okay, so we're going to be able to pop in, attach Arven. We can grab an Ultra Ball, so that way I can make sure that I grab like an Ultra Ball. Maybe. I may not even be able to Ultra Ball, to be honest, next turn. Because I need, well, if we have 2, I can afford to lose him. Anyway, yeah, so I can Ultra Ball my Annihilape straight up next turn. Alright, and we do have both of them, so that's good. I mean, technically I can do this bad boy too, but we'll see what I top deck next turn. It obviously would be really nice to just be able to drag off with this guy and just see if I could get rid of this Dragapult, which is really my biggest problem. If he's going to focus on the Cyndaquil, the Dracolook, I won't be able to KO once, but not too bad. Yeah, if he's going to focus on the Cyndaquil, then I'll be able to one-shot him easily, but the Dragapult right now is my biggest threat. You know, actually, as I was thinking about this, if he doesn't KO me, if he only does damage to me without the KO on the Mankey... Oh no, I can't unless I top decked an Ultra Ball. I mean, a Rare Candy. I was thinking of Ultra Balling and evolving that one, but that would require a Rare Candy, obviously. So let's see. I don't know if he's gonna Ember. Yeah, I'd probably take a chance. I'd probably Ultra Ball away the Primeape and the energy. Evolve one of the Annihilapes to the bench. And then Iono and see if I can really hit on some RNG here. And be able to make it happen. Wow, that's actually like even crazier than expected. Oh man. If I Ultra Ball, I have a less chance of getting it. Man. Decisions. I think he might have to be sacrificed. I can't rely on RNG. It's better to get these guys ready. And then I don't know, I think I could always drag off to that guy. Okay, that's actually not great. Like at all, but whatever. This kind of sets us up, you know, we're set up. See if we can at least hit for 30. I don't think it really matters at this point. Yeah, not the best. Not the best. But it's not the worst long term. I think long term we're in a solid position. We just have to take that first prizer. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna focus on that, so I think depends. I'm actually wondering, now that I think about it, he actually may not even be planning on evolving this guy. I mean, he could. I don't see why he wouldn't. Attacks used to do 10 more damage. Okay. Just straight up threw that one in the discard. So we've got 2. At this point, 120, 160. So he has enough to one-shot any of my Annihilapes. So this one actually could be tough. For 180. What does this do? 10 more damage. What the heck? Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay. This actually could actually either way I win here. Cuz now even 160 is going to be enough to knock him out. So cool. Let's grab an Arven, and then we're gonna get a Vessel so that we can get more energies. And then we can go ahead and use the Fez. It's our last 2 in the deck, huh? Are we saying that we have 4 energy prize? No. We have 2. Okay, which is fine. Okay, so I know not to use any more vessels. What else? I don't think I want to do anything else. I guess the best move here is to just go ahead and move towards the KO. If he one-shots me, I'm cooked. But the good thing is I can hopefully be able to use a drag off and get him. Yeah, this deck might just be a little bit quicker as a one prizer than me, but we'll see how we can do things, especially considering he's got this Dracula draw engine. At some point I gotta think that I might want to make the move to get rid of him, but we'll see. Interesting, he doesn't have any more Bonded by the Journeys. It doesn't matter. He's KOing anything at this point. I guess the biggest issue would be the Fezandipiti, being able to boss that up and KO it. So he's got one. He's got two in the discard. Yeah, there's the next Typhlosion. There's another adventure. So, ugh, yeah, we're actually in trouble for our Fez. Yeah, that Ethan's Adventure is just, it's a really good engine to just get these bad boys going. Because it takes me 2 turns to prep while he just needs 1. 230, yeah, look at that. He's KOing the Fez. That's probably happening next turn. We're in big trouble here. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Heads again. In this case, it was actually not good. I'm gonna do 30. I'll go ahead and put it on him. I'm gonna boom, boom. See if I can get another Mankey out here, because we need him. Let's Iono and then use Fez. Knowing that I also only have 1 energy in deck, but that kind of changed now. Okay. No more Mankeys as I thought. That gets us our vessel. I'm not going to need these. I don't know. This is going to be a tough one. Okay. Yeah, because we're just not ready to go. What's this guy's retreat? Costs only 1. Suppose we'll get this guy, but he's probably just going to retreat him. I'm thinking maybe the Cyndaquil. He might have a rare candy though. Oh, I did Iono, so there's that. So let's... I want to get this guy. Because it could help us later on. If we have to use Impact Blow for 160 and it's a Typhlosion. Solid. He may not even have an energy in hand. If I can get me another Rocket Bomb, 1, 2, then I can try to drag this one back out and KO it. If I can get some damage on me. Oh man, he's getting more of them. Yeah, he's getting what he needs pretty soon up in here. Ugh. If he didn't have these guys ready to go, I'd like to knock him out. But yeah, that's a solid draw engine he's got there. Just going with that, and also knowing that there's like pure fire energies in there. And he still had another Ethan's. Oh, that's funny. Oh wow, he's just gonna secret box it away. Insane. What a good card. I think I'm pretty cooked here. So instead what I'm going to have to do is Arven into a rare candy just to kind of keep me in the match here. Oh, you got 4? Item, tool, supporter, and stadium, huh? Wow. Alright. What a turn. After an Iono, because of this Quilava. That Ethan's Adventure just changed everything. Oh, wow. Wait, what? Yeah, oh, because he got into the box. That's insane. Okay. Honestly, that may not even be like the worst thing that ever happened. Kind of helps. It kind of helps. Gives me a little bit more options. Now I can KO him. I mean, there's a good chance he just Typhlosion's out of it. But also means I can Rare Candy this one, and I've at least got attackers for my last 2 lives, right? It's just it's 5 to 2. I mean, there's not a lot of coming back from this. He's just too far ahead. It's gonna be tough. He can and the thing is, he can one-shot me any which way, and I need some RNG in order to do it to him. The one thing is he discarded the Ethan's Adventure rather than using it, but as we see here, he has the Typhlosion in hand. With the Dracoloaks, it's just too easy to make sure that he gets them. Did I use all of my Ionos? That could be our ticket out if I top decked one. I've used 2 of 3. It's really like my only shot would be to like drag out, like to top deck an Iono and then just get this guy to be able to continuously drag out when he's at 1 prize and just hope he doesn't top deck anything and then Dracoloak, you know, but it would only be a matter of time. He's got 12 cards left, so I don't know. I don't think we have any shot here. But I never give up. Okay? At the Hawk's Nest, we never give up here. The very worst I'm gonna boss is a little Prime Catcher, which doesn't do anything for me, to be honest. Yeah, and I don't really need to boss. Oh, and we Rare Candied, so we actually do need to boss something up. We don't have Drag Off. So we only have Wild Kick. That's fun. Tails, nothing. With 7 cards in hand and at least five more cards to search through, what are the chances of him not having an energy in hand? I would give it about a 2% chance. Yeah, he's got 2 options to check, and look, he already had it in hand, so we're cooked here. But valiant attempt. Yeah, the Ethan's deck is a tough one for this one. Well, that's going to do it for this episode of the Hawks Pokemon Nest. Hope you enjoyed this episode. We went 1-1, a solid first match against Dragapult of all Pokemon, and then second one, Ethan's Typhlosion, not quite as good. That's actually just a bad matchup of a single prize versus single prize. He just hits me a little bit too quickly and just has way too many options for speeding things through, whereas this deck, not quite. So anyway, if you liked what you saw, make sure you hit that subscribe button and become part of the Hawks Nest, a fearless flock of fabulous folks who love to do what we love. I love making these decks and playing them out and all that good stuff. If you got any requests, let me know in the comments. What do you want to see coming soon, especially as we get into the Black Bolt and White Flare. I already forgot what the deck sets are called. But anyway, let me know what you want to see coming soon. Okay, but until then, we're gonna see you next time.